You know how you're gonna start. By taking one step at a time, you'll begin your journey to places you haven't even imagined yet. By starting now, you're going to make a new ending for yourself. What seems impossible, you're gonna make possible simply by beginning. But where are you going? What is your destination? And how do you get there? That's what you're going to discover in this course. And the purpose of this lesson is to clarify the overall strategy that makes reaching your goals possible. Life is complex, which makes it hard to predict. Even if you know what's coming, you can't control when or how. You can spend all your effort forcing your world to conform to your will, but it will be mostly wasted energy. There are far more factors outside your control than within it. There always will be. The most amazing things that happen in your life will seem like serendipitous alignment of colossal forces. It makes more sense to work with the opportunities that come your way. You can maximize your results by being prepared to take advantage of the random events in your life. Knowing your end goal, knowing the path to get there, and being ready for opportunities, shortcuts, and help along the way. If your destination is the top of Everest, you don't just set out and hike to the top. You prepare, training your body and accumulating the resources for years. And then, when the time is right, when you have the skills, the equipment, the experience, the physical conditioning, good health, the resources, the right guide, the legal permit, in a favorable season, then you take your chance. It's not that you don't start taking action now, it's that you don't expect to get the result you're aiming for until you've prepared and your chance has come. The most successful people in the world are not the hardest working. They know the outcome they want, they choose a path, they prepare, and they take the chances that come their way. It's called being opportunistic and it's practical. Decision making is an art. You need to be deliberative, reactive, procedural, and opportunistic. If you didn't have a lucky start, this is even more important. Don't expect to have to force yourself every step of the way, as if that will guarantee faster results. But you must absolutely be prepared to take the opportunities that come. That means you have to know your path so well that you can recognize those chances when you see them. And you have to put yourself in situations where you'll see opportunities. You can't grow in a bubble. You can't thrive in a vacuum. This is about using your limited resources wisely. Timing is key. If you decided your goal was to climb Everest, and so you bought a plane ticket today and started hiking tomorrow, you'd fail for many reasons. And you'd be faced with your own foolishness for thinking that anything challenging can be achieved in a day. Transformation of your entire being will take time. You have to prepare. And some days will be easier than others. Some days there will be more chances to make progress. You need to be ready to take those chances and make the most of them. Let's talk in practical terms. Even if you only exercised when you felt like it, you might discover 20 instances of 15 seconds throughout the day when you genuinely want to exercise. If you knew these 300 seconds could make all the difference to your fitness, so you knew to recognize them for the opportunity they are, you might notice these moments in time and be ready and able to take advantage. You'd know exactly what exercise to do in that situation, and you wouldn't hesitate. You'd make the most of those 15 seconds, and it would add up. If you knew that this 5 minutes of exercise that you enjoy could be the start of changing your fitness forever, how seriously would you take this chance? Would you prepare? If you're serious about getting results, you need to be serious about your approach. It's not a mindless process. But if this mentality is new for you, if the challenge of paying attention so you can see your opportunities seems greater than simply putting in the extra work to exercise on autopilot, know that it's not a waste. This is a skill you can apply to improving any area of your life. If you're concerned that waiting for your chance sounds too much like relying on luck, then you're underestimating how often chances come along. The ability to recognize opportunities and even begin to create serendipity in your life is a skill like any other, to be developed, practiced, honed. True luck is the life you were born to, your genes, family wealth, the childhood you were given. But how you live as an adult is more about choice, seeing your chances and being prepared to make the most of them than it is about luck. We are all just playing out the life that was written for us as children. But what was written was what opportunities we would have and how we would respond to them. Those are things we can absolutely choose to change. You can put yourself in new situations and you can learn to react in new ways. So, preparing for success is an essential prerequisite to achieving. If you want to attain your ideal fitness, you need to prepare. Change your mindset. Learn exercise technique, find ways to change your environment to be more conducive to a healthy lifestyle. And then, when you have the willpower to follow through, when the right fitness buddy comes along, when a more convenient workout location becomes available, on days when your body feels healthier and your energy is good, when your chance comes, you'll be ready to take big steps towards transforming your fitness because you were prepared. You may be concerned that there aren't enough opportunities for you to improve your fitness if you rely on the tactic prepare and wait for your chance. But looking at personal transformation as objectively as possible, the most likely result of you pushing forward at full effort, trying to force yourself into things you're not ready for, is to meet some obstacle, falter, and derail your progress altogether, perhaps giving up for years. This happens all the time, but anticipating it isn't alone enough to prevent it. So don't deceive yourself. That's why it's incredibly important that you go at your own pace. And this entire program is designed to help you transition gently, not all at once. The simple matter is, adaptation takes time. Even if you successfully make a big change overnight, change takes its toll, mentally and physically, and you still need to recover. If you get stuck, that's what the Keto Fitness team is here for. Your personal trainer and fitness transformation coach are here to help you through any barrier. But even with all the support in the world, the mind and body have limitations, and change takes time. To reach your destination, you have to have a mindset of moving forward no matter how slowly, because most important is not giving up. You need to keep experiencing wins because every success will build you up and give you the strength to keep going, whereas every perceived failure will make it significantly more difficult even to take the next small step. So, unless your life is literally on the line and you have nothing to lose, with all the support you could need driving you forward and pulling you, catching you after every stumble, then you need to be realistic. Motivation runs out. Willpower depletes. Resolve crumbles. And people quit. You haven't built up the skill to persevere no matter what yet, or you wouldn't be here. And it's okay. This is part of the process. You can get there with practice. But right now, you need to build that skill. And you do it with success. You build up the strength to achieve great things by starting small and practicing taking one step after another. And you do not stop. Before you can run, you learn to walk. You walk until it's habit, until it comes naturally, but you don't quit walking. The basics are crucial to attaining high performance in anything, and you can't forget about them and expect to keep performing at a high level. You keep walking even after you've learned to run. No matter what, you keep going because quitting is what kills your progress. You absolutely need to go at your pace and take rests. Imagine you wanted to reach a steep summit as quickly as possible. So you chose the shortest route with an incline you weren't ready to climb. So your body quickly fatigued and you kept sliding down or getting injured. If you got to the top like that, you would be a lot stronger for having achieved such a hard won victory. But what are the chances you could travel a long distance like that? Most likely, failure is all that awaited you, and the remedy would inevitably be to become much better equipped or to take a longer but gentler path, what you should have done in the first place. But now you're likely injured and fatigued and discouraged, and the setback will delay your achievement. I'm going to give you all the tools you need, but without experience, using them is still a skill that needs to be developed. Trust me when I second the wisdom of Kong Fu-tzu, paragon of Chinese sages, in the West called Confucius, when he said, "It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop." In the coming lessons, at each step, ensure you are listening to your mind and body and working with regard for your limitations. It is up to you to confer with your physician as needed. Follow this program responsibly and only as far as it is safe for you to do so. Always err on the side of caution. Learn about what's right for you and explore new techniques cautiously with attention to your well being and self care above all else. Trust your body to know what you can handle and don't try to go faster than you're ready for. If this is a race you need to win, don't gamble on the results and find yourself tumbling down the mountainside. Take the sure path, build your strength, build your self awareness of what you're capable of, build your willpower. When the moment is right and you're ready to start sprinting up your mountain, you'll be prepared and nothing will be able to hold you back. In the Nicomachean Ethics, Aristotle wrote, "These virtues are formed in man by his doing the actions." The word virtues in the original Greek areti refers to virtue or excellence of character. He proposed the following 9 virtues as being most important: wisdom, prudence, justice, fortitude, courage, liberality, magnificence, magnanimity, temperance. He also defined virtue, arati, or excellence as a mean between two extremes of excess and defect in regard to a feeling or action, as the practically wise person would determine it. In essence, moderation of character. So he was talking about developing character. Character is formed through actions, doing the actions, repeated acts. The acts we perform construct our virtues, give shape to excellence. I propose that in addition to these virtues, fitness is also a significant aspect of our character. Our health and competency affect everything we do in life, how we approach ourselves and others and our work, and it is developed by doing the actions. American writer, historian, and philosopher Will Durant phrased it differently. Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Excellence is a habit. It's built of the actions you take time and time again. Your ideal fitness is the height of personal excellence. No one else can take credit for the body you will feel good in. Your fitness is something only you can earn for you. And that excellence is achieved one step at a time when practiced repeatedly, continuously, habitually. No one can hand us excellence. You aren't born with it. It can't be gifted or inherited. You have to do the work to create it, to earn it. And you can lose it. It's not a one time accomplishment. It's not permanent. It's not guaranteed. It requires one to strive. So if you want to reach your destination, and if you want to hold on to the achievements you earn through your efforts, your actions must become habituated. You can attain virtue and watch it slip through your fingers. You can toil after and achieve excellence and watch it fade away again. You could reach your current fitness goal, but after that, do you want to return to how you feel now? If you want your ideal mind and body to continue to serve you, if you want to continue to feel good, if you want to reach even higher summits, your destination is not a single point in time, but rather the shift from taking action to repeating actions, to habituation of a lifestyle that supports your desired fitness. Your ultimate fitness destination is your fitness transformation, to become someone who lives a healthy lifestyle with relative ease. You're going to learn a lot about yourself and about how you could be doing things differently, objectively better ways, healthier ways to live. And I don't want you to ever end the day feeling like you didn't do enough, beating yourself up for not doing more, calling yourself lazy for being tired or not accomplishing enough. I promise you, this course is challenge enough if you just keep going and get through it. Rather than expecting more or perfection, I want you to remember all you can ever do is take one step from where you are. Whether it's backward, to the side, an about face turn, in a new direction, or forward, whether your pace is steady or sporadic, whether it's small or a leap across a chasm, you can only move by taking one step from where you are now. As long as you keep moving towards your destination, you will get there. With time, with practice, you'll naturally develop the skills you need to move faster. By the end, you'll be sprinting for sure, if you just never stop moving closer to your goal. If you left that last quote with a feeling of pressure to keep moving, and all you can imagine is walking your path and wanting to go faster, then I need you to remember something very important. You can only travel so far in a day. Rests are part of the journey. You don't earn rest. You restore yourself and take care of your needs because it's necessary. If you're here, or if you're recovering so you can come back, you're already doing what you need to be doing. Just as each day has a night, our bodies live by a circadian rhythm that demands rest. No matter how far we must travel or how quickly we must get there, we make time to pause at the end of the day and sleep to restore our energy, to renew our mind. It's not the same as being diverted from our path by a distraction that depletes our resources. It's not quitting or a sign of weakness. Rest is rest, and it is an essential part of moving forward every day. You rest as long as you need to rest in order to carry on at full strength. Knowing that you won't give up, that it's enough to not give up. Breathe into that fear of not doing more and face it calmly to let the fear go. Do you feel any tension in your body, in your face? Feel the fear. You're afraid you have to keep moving? Breathe. Think of what's pressuring you. What thought won't let you rest? Release any tension. Relax your chest. Relax your throat. Relax your jaw. Even though you're afraid it won't be enough, you know that rests are part of the journey. Even though you wish you could travel further every day, breathe. You know that rests are part of the journey. Find any tension in your body and consciously release it. Breathe. Can you give an audible sigh? This self-discovery course is designed to help you figure out what you want and how to get it. But none of this course means anything if you don't really want it. The most important thing for you to get clear on in this entire program is why your physical and mental fitness matters to you. So, right now, begin to ask yourself, what do I really want? And then listen to the first thing that comes to mind, unfiltered, without judgment. Let's take 15 seconds right now to practice this. What do I really want? If I could only reach one goal in life, it would be what? Listening to yourself and hearing an honest answer may be one of the most challenging skills you ever master. We'll explore this a lot further in future, but for now, know that simply asking and listening is all you need to be doing. I really hope you'll come share your goals and reasons for improving your fitness with us in the community. I'm looking forward to seeing how your reason changes over time, your reason for pursuing fitness, or even for your life. I want to see you get more clear on what's important to you, and I hope to see you get closer to achieving it. You'll find our community is a safe place to talk about these things, and that we're here to support you in your journey of self discovery and self actualization. Fitness of mind and body is so much more than muscle resistance exercise techniques. All fitness begins in the mind and is a holistic practice for the whole person. So these conversations are more important than proper physical form and movement technique. You will find we discuss it all, and you're always welcome to join in the conversation. We have now explored how you will reach your destination with preparation, without giving up, with repetition, by taking one step at a time, and by taking rests. When you're ready, check the list of tasks for this lesson below, follow your personal fitness journal as a guide, and complete the exercises to record your thoughts and practice implementation to internalize the lesson. This has been your transformational fitness coach, Keito. Let's create a new reality by living with intention.